What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be going over how you guys can start a Shopify dropshipping store step by step, ranging from creating the store, choosing the product, and then running the ads for it. And if you guys don't know me, I come out with videos every single Monday on Shopify tutorials, dropshipping tutorials, and just different tips and tricks that you guys can apply to your business. So make sure you guys subscribe for that. And let's get straight into the video. Alrighty, so for the first thing that we need to do, you guys need to go on shopify.com and create an account. And with every account, it is a 14-day free trial, and then they charge you $30 a month. So we're going to go ahead and create an account, and then here you can just enter in your information. So next here you can see that it's going to ask you these series of questions. You can just skip over all this stuff, and then this next part you just need to add your information so Shopify knows who to pay out. Alright, so for the very first thing that you guys need to do, you need to download the Source in Box app. So all you guys got to do next is go over here, and this app will actually source the product that you want to sell, as opposed to just trying to grab a product off of Aliexpress and putting it on your store. It's really just not going to work out that well, because they're going to have long shipping times and the quality control is just not there. So we're going to go ahead and go to the App Store, and this app is free, so you don't have to worry about having to pay any extra fees. And then from here you just create an account. But like I said, with this app you're going to be getting way better shipping times, and then there's more quality control. That's why you want to use this over Aliexpress. And the cool thing about this app is that you're going to be linked with a account manager. So anytime you want to source a new product, you just message them there. And if you want to find your product on here, all you guys got to do is go to Manage Products, go to Marketplace, and then let's say for example we want to source the posture corrector. All you guys got to do, and then right here you can see all the product details, like the sizes, the price that you're going to be paying, so $263, and the shipping times as well. As you can see here, the shipping times aren't that bad. You want to stick to the Aliexpress or the 4PX standard registered shipping, and obviously depending on what country you're shipping to, the pricing is going to be a little bit different, but most of the time I just choose Aliexpress. That seems to work the best and is the most reliable for me. So in total you can see I'm spending $7.21 per unit. So we can go ahead and add this to our import list, and go to your import list here and import to store. Go ahead and click the store here and then click OK. And then you're basically done with that. And let's say you go on the marketplace and you can't find a product that you want to sell. All you guys got to do is message your account agent. So you can either go on here and then just message them, be like, hey, I wanted to source this product to my store. And what you guys need to do is go on Aliexpress to find the product, and then take that link of that product and then put it in the this customer support box here, or we can also go on the sourcing tab here and then send in Messenger. And then in addition, if you guys want to have more content for your product pictures and stuff on your store, all you guys got to do is go on Aliexpress and just go to the listing that you're trying to sell, and then you guys need to download the Aliexpress image downloader Chrome extension. It's completely free. All you guys got to do, once you have it in your extension tool right here, you just click the download tab, and it'll actually download all these images and stuff, and you can scroll down here, use these images, and that way you have more of a variety with the pictures that you use on your product page. So going back to the product page, and when we click on the product, you can see that it pretty much just copy and pasted whatever was on Source in Box. And it has the whole description here. It has a title. Obviously we don't want to have a title like that. Before you guys even think about creating a brand or a store, you definitely want to have a logo or a store name, right? So for this product specifically, you want to name the product or you want to name the store around the product. So if you have a one product store, for example, you can think of something simple like Posture Life. We'll use that as an example. So we'll keep the name Posture Life, and then you can scroll down here. You can see all the different variations that the import came with. And for example purposes, I think we're just going to get rid of, we were paying around $7.20, right? So you want to keep the price at least 3 to 3.5 times what you're paying for. So if we're paying $7, and I think this price was the price of the product not including shipping, so we're gonna have it around $23.99 to start out. And obviously later down the road, once you get more profitable and this product has more demand, you can slowly raise your price. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. And for this whole product description, obviously you want to go through it and not just keep it the same. So obviously, you want to read it for yourself. There's going to be some grammatical errors in it. I personally would just delete this whole thing and then recreate it to something way better, something that probably would convert way better. You can get rid of these images here. We're going to be going over all that stuff here in this video. And we're just going to leave the title as the Posture Life. Now, usually with the descriptions, what you guys want to do, have what I like to call an imagine statement. And what that basically is 1 to 2 sentences describing the product and how it can relate to the customer. And it's just something that the customers see when they first land on your page. And when they read that, they're going to be like, okay, well, that applies to me. I can relate to this, so maybe I should buy this product, right? So something simple like this, what I said, imagine coming home, feeling no more back pain, or having bad posture while you rest at your computer or in your bed. Posture Life keeps your back straight so that the pain will stay away for good. So before we get into any more of the product images and stuff like that, we want to create an amazing logo for this our specific brand name, right? And when you're creating your logo, you guys need to use the tool called Canva. This tool is very useful because it's free and it's very simple to use, right? I use it for all my infographics. I even sometimes use it for my video creatives. It's very dummy proof. So when I first go on here, what I usually do if I'm creating a logo, it's going to be very, very simple. You don't want to overcomplicate things. Minimalism is more nowadays. So you can see here, all I just took this text here, put in Posture Life. You can change the fonts up if you want to adjust it to your store. And for the logos, honestly, like if you're choosing a size, I'd stay around the 500 by 250 range for the pixels. And then once we create this, you can see how I pick the black and blue colors here. So whatever color your logo is, whatever your product is, you need to have congruency with your overall store and brand feel. Like you don't want to have a brand logo that's colored like this and have a whole bunch of yellows and reds and all these other nasty colors on your store that don't really match the overall brand feel when someone lands on it. So you have to keep that in mind when you're creating a brand. That's what we're shooting for. So once you get that done, all you guys got to do next is go ahead and download this. And you want it to download it as a PNG and a transparent file. Alrighty, so next we want to start working on our store and uploading all the different logos and adjusting the colored themes. So we're gonna go ahead and go to online store, and you can see the theme tab here. Go ahead and click on customize. Now the default theme for the stores is Debut, and honestly Debut and Brooklyn are probably the best free themes that you guys can be using. You got to understand that there's stores out there doing millions of dollars with these themes alone, and they look very simple. They don't have any paid themes at all, so just keep that in mind when you're working on your store. So you can see here, this is where the logo would go. So we're going to click on header right here, and we're going to go ahead and select a image, and you can upload your logo. And you guys can see here that you can adjust the different the size settings, like around 150 pixels or so is where I try to stay at. And you definitely want to look at how it looks on mobile as well. So that looks just fine. So we're going to go back here, and then you can also adjust it to your liking. Like let's say you want it centered, or you want it to the far left. It just up to its preference, really. It doesn't really matter. So the next part that you see here is the like the header image. So with this, all you guys got to do is find something simple or relatable to your product, maybe a lifestyle image of your product, just something that represents the overall result a customer is looking for when they purchase it. So you can see here all this unnecessary stuff that you really don't need. So you don't need this, you don't need the featured collection, testimonials, no, gallery, no. You can keep some of these, image. So yeah, this is really all you need on the home page. So we're gonna go ahead and find an image for this. And with the images, you can go through here and use their free images, or you can go back on Canva and create your own. Middle alignment, full width, don't need to worry about that, not that. And then you can have, like right here, you can just have like your brand slogan, really. So I don't know, maybe never feel back pain again. And then right here, you don't need this text. It's just, you don't need it. And then you can have a button label, so shop now. And then you can have a link to your product, which is the Posture Life. And then for this button right here, like for the colors for the store, I'm gonna go ahead and save this right now. So for the colors for the store, all you guys got to do, if you want to change the overall theme, go to theme settings right here, and then you can change the colors, the fonts, so the colors right here. So for the buttons, like since our logo is, you know, blue and black, if we have a button that's going to be a brightish blue, it's going to increase our conversion rate overall. Mainly because, you know, when people land on your store and they see these bright colors, they're more attracted to it. So let's go ahead and change that up a little bit, and that looks pretty good. So yeah, you don't really have to touch anything else. All the other theme colors seem to look good, so we're gonna go ahead and save that. And then the favicon or favicon, whatever you want to call it, that's basically the logo and the tab. So like you can see the Aliexpress logo here or the Canva logo here, and that's just what's going to show up for yours. So you can select image, you can choose that one, and then let's see here, add to cart notification. Don't need to worry about that. Checkout. For checkout, for the background image, you don't need to worry about this. The custom image for your logo, it's basically the same thing. So when you go to your checkout page, so let's say, you know, if somebody goes to your checkout page and they don't see a logo, or, you know, something that's associated with your brand, they're probably going to get a little sketched out. So you definitely want to have your logo right here, and you can see that it's pretty simple and it looks very clean. So that's all I really need to do for checkout. All right, so once we're done with the top image for the home page, next is this section right here. And usually what I like doing is I put a how it works description. So products and the posture life. And then for the image that we can use here, you know, you can just use an image that you saved from Aliexpress. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload one of them here. Now obviously this photo is kind of out of place because of the bright yellow, but we're just using this for example purposes. Now for this bottom section right under the how it works picture, what I usually like doing is putting a guarantee, or, you know, some sort of trust factor that a customer can see or read in order to just increase their trust with your store. So I'll put like a 30-day guarantee right here. So all you guys got to do is add a section, click the rich text. And then if you don't want to have a 30-day guarantee here, you can just talk about your shipping times, you know, your mission statement, just something like that. One other thing that I wanted to mention as well is that you can have a header announcement. So you guys can use this. So if you want to say like free shipping today only, or if you're doing a deal or something of like 50% off, so you can save that. And then right here you can see under theme settings, you can put like your Facebook page link, Pinterest link, whatever social media that you have. And now what we're going to talk about is the main menu and footer. So the main menu is this part right here. Obviously we want to have more links here, and in the footer we want to have more links. So all you guys got to do is go on to your header right here, and you can see that you can edit the menu. So you want to click on that and it'll take you to a different page. So you can see here all we have is home and catalog. So you want to add a couple of menu items. So in order to do that, you want to go to pages, and you want to have a number of pages. So we want to add a page. One of the good ones that I always add is a contact page, so contact us. And if you guys are wondering, like for a support email, you would have to set that up yourself. I wouldn't really worry about that in the beginning, but basically what you would have to do is purchase a domain through Shopify and then get a mailbox for that specific domain, and then from there you can actually create a custom support email link just like this. So you can say contact us at supportlife.com, and then you can put, you know, times that you may be available. And then now obviously if you want to have this more extensive and stuff, then you can do that as well. So we're just going to keep that as it is, and then click save. And then we have a contact us page, and the next page that you want to create is a about us page. So this is just something simple that you guys can use for your about us page. And like I said, you know, if you want to do more than this, you can. If you want to do less than this, you can. It's just all up to you. So we're gonna go ahead and save that. And then for our next page, we want to have a shipping page. So shipping information. Now, like you saw on Sourcing Box, the main shipping times are going to be looking for is around 1 to 2 weeks or so. And then go ahead and click on save. And then also you want to have a refund page. So we're going to add another one here. And here you can just add, you know, your 30-day guarantee, you know, the terms and conditions, stuff like that. So we can go ahead and save that. And then once we're done creating these pages, we can then organize it into the main menu and the footer menu. So we're going to go out here and then click on navigation, and you can see here we have the main menu, we have home catalog. What I usually like doing for this catalog section here is editing it and changing it to a buy now button. Click on products and then posture life, apply changes. And then we want to add another menu item, so we can do the contact us page, and then you can have the about us page as well, and then save those menu items. And then for the footer menu, you just basically put the same thing, except it's whatever left of the pages. So we don't really need the search page, so I usually get rid of that. So let's go here and then shipping information, add that, and then let's see what else. And then, you know, you can put your refund policy as well. And then you can also just put duplicates of what was in the main menu as well, just for people that scroll all the way down, and then just save menu. So once we go back and we just refresh the page, you can see that. And then once we go back, you can see that it's already set up. So home, buy now, contact us, about us, and we go down here, shipping information, refund policy, contact us. But yeah, guys, if you want to add more pages and stuff, you know, feel free to do that. I just like keeping it simple as well. Obviously, this isn't a complete, you know, 100% done store, but this is obviously what you want to shoot for. So now we're actually ready to jump into the product page. And then one tip I wanted to mention to you guys is once you create a store, make sure you guys buy a domain. You don't want to be just having a store called, you know, posturelife.myshopify.com. You want to have an actual domain designated to your store. So if you can get the domain posturelife.com, you want to go ahead and do that. It is $14, I believe, for a full year, but that is obviously going to be worth it if you're trying to build an actual brand. So you can see we're back in Canva here, and all that we're doing is creating infographics for the product. And what I basically did was I went on Aliexpress and found more images, or Alibaba. And what you guys can do as well is just, you know, send the product to yourself if you'd like and create custom content. That way you're not just going to be copying and pasting what everyone else is doing, you know, on Facebook or whatever marketplace that you're selling on. So all I did here is I took this image here and I took this text and then I added this arrow here, and that's what makes Canva pretty cool, is there's so many different things that you can use. And you can see I took this image as well. You know, one of the main infographics that I try to stick to is the benefits of the product, you know, how to use it, and then also who it's for overall. And you have to keep it simple whenever people are landing on your page. And you have to understand that when you're overcomplicating things, customers don't want to read all this different text and all these different infographics and stuff. The majority, I'd say 99% of people, 90 to 99% of people are already going to be seeing your ad. So they're going to understand how your product works and if they want to buy it or not. So when they land on your page, you know, all the simple mechanism is just they click that add to cart and then they're going to purchase it from there. They're not going to be scrolling up and down trying to read your whole entire product page, right? So I got these images here. I went ahead and downloaded them. All you guys got to do next is go to your product here, and then you can insert the images right here as well. And then what you want to do in between these images is have a short description, you know, describing that infographic. For the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to be talking about the benefits. So all you guys got to do, once you guys have a image here, alrighty guys, so we have finished the product descriptions and the images on the page. So we're going to look at the actual product page and website. So once we land on it, you can see the home page is very simple, straight to the point, and it's exactly what a customer would want to see when they land on a page like this. Now obviously, if we're doing Facebook ads and we're trying to send people to the store, we want to send them to the actual product page. So we're going to go to the buy now button, and you can see the product page is very simple and it's very neat and good to look at. You know, you don't want to be landing on a page like this, see a whole bunch of flashy buttons and you know, scarcity buttons like that. People just don't like that. It's very scammy, and when people see this, they're just going to, you know, decrease your conversion rate. So looking at this, you can see everything simple, organized, and at the bottom here, you guys should have reviews as well. One app that I highly recommend that you guys get is Aliexpress. It's very simple to use and it looks very clean and minimalistic on the website. So that's going to help increase your conversion rate as well. One other thing that I forgot to mention that'll increase your guys' conversion rate is by going to product pages. So go ahead and click on that. And then you can get a single button right here. This will actually increase your conversion rate, and I've tested this instead of having two buttons, which can confuse some people. And you just want to have this one here. So all you got to do is click on product pages here and then make sure this is unchecked, which is the show dynamic checkout button. So that way it's going to be just this simple button here. So when people land on your page, all they got to do is click this, and there's just less room for error when a customer lands on your page. The cool thing about Ali Reviews is that all you guys got to do is search up posture corrector on Aliexpress, and obviously there's going to be a lot of listings that you can use, and then you can see that this one has 4,275 sold. So they're going to have a decent amount of reviews that you can extract. And then basically once you get the app, all you have to do is take the Aliexpress link, put it in the app, and it will extract all the reviews that you want on your store. One other quick tip that I want to mention to you guys is when you're done with your store, you want to test its speed. So all you guys got to do is look up Pingdom website speed test. So go ahead and click on that. And then you want to take the link of your store. You guys can go ahead and copy and paste that. And then from here, you can test, the speed from North America, Japan, Europe, and you really would just want to go through all these, especially if you're going to be targeting these countries on Facebook or whatever market you're on. And you can see here our load time is 1 second, which is really good. So that's something that you guys want to shoot for. Anywhere from 1 to 3 seconds is good. Now, if you have a very bad load time, anywhere from maybe 5 to 10 seconds or above, that probably means that you have an image that is taking up too much space or a video that is taking too much space on your website. So one app that I do recommend for this is using the image optimizer. Go ahead and download. Alright, so for the next portion, which is the Facebook marketing strategy, or what you want to focus on really when you're trying to advertise on any platform, is the creatives for your product. So you want to do either custom creatives, or you can find some content online that is not copyrighted, or have the product sent to you, or somebody on Fiverr that can create a product video for you. Now, the strategy that we want to shoot for is, especially if you're trying to sell on Facebook, is a $50 to $100 a day budget. Have 5 different ad sets with 5 interests, and then test 3 different creatives. That way we can really test out our product to see what types of scroll stoppers we can show people and what will really catch their attention as they're scrolling on Facebook. So I actually have a complete Facebook tutorial on how to do Facebook ads with iOS 14 and up. So make sure you guys check out that video. I'll leave a tab up here and then also a link down in the description. But the overall structure that you want to have is, like I said, a CBO campaign, 5 different interests with 1 interest in each ad set, and then 3 of the same creatives in each one of those ad sets. And then obviously you want to focus on interests that are related to your product. So if you have a coffee mug, target things like coffee, maybe tea, coffee shops, Starbucks, things that are obvious and something that you can apply to your store. But like I said, my full tutorial will show you how to scale and then kill products that maybe aren't working. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and got some value out of it. If you did, make sure you like down below, subscribe, and make sure you comment as well on videos you want to see next. And I will see you guys next Monday. Peace.